What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. After you select notifications, make sure you select all. Hit that all button after you select notifications. That way you don't miss anything. I am going to let a few hundred of you guys come in, and then I'm going in, fam, because this is some rather disturbing news, and we already knew it was going down, but man, it is something else when you get an insider to speak on it. When you get somebody that's on the ground, that basically echoes your sentiments, that understands what's happening, that's getting it firsthand. Yeah, man, it's going down. I'll give a few shout outs before I go in, and then I'll get this show on the road. What's up, Omega Red? Mojo, I see you. Ismail Abdur Rahman. Peace, family. DC in the building. Bink one fly. I'm going in, fam. Everybody else is just going to have to catch up. So we got this guy, Joe Klatt. Joe Klatt is a college football color commentator and analyst for Fox Sports. Joe Klatt also played football at Colorado. Yes, he played for the University of Colorado Buffaloes. He was the first 3-year starter at quarterback for Colorado since Cardell Stewart. He also played minor league baseball for 2 seasons. So the man, he got a little experience under his belt about sports, and he knows what's going on. He's tied in. That's why I gave y'all a quick resume, a quick rundown. Now he does a very popular podcast. Joe talked about leaving the game as he was about to leave the game on Saturday, Colorado versus Oregon. And he talked about how he was told, let me back up. He was asked by the guys at this other podcast, what he thought about the game, Colorado versus Oregon. And he said straight up, this cold-blooded right here, fam. This is sad, really. You can be tough, and Dion gonna get through this, and his supporters are gonna get through all of this also. But just the fact that one man's success threatens so many people. Why does his success threaten people so much? It is because of what he represents, the possibilities that he represents, the hope that he gives other people that look like him, who ain't got to play by their games and their rules, who don't have to adhere to the status quo. That is what they're mad about, fam. This is what angers them so much. Because they know that's all it takes is one person to spark the flame, and it's on. So they trying to put the fire out right now. They can put that fire out right now. That's what it's about. So this guy, Joe Klatt, said that there's no doubt that there are fans around this country, fans, players, and media who don't like what's going on in Colorado. They don't like the attention that Deion Sanders is getting. They don't like the attention Colorado is getting. And it's bringing out the worst in them. But the group that hates, that has a problem with Deion Sanders the most are opposing coaches. They know that Dion is going to be able to recruit the best college prospects. They know that he is going to be able to command media from all over the world to descend on Colorado games. They hate the fact that 60 Minutes was there covering him. He's a first-year coach at a what do they call it? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, on the level that he's on, he's a first-year coach. And they hate that he's getting the type of attention that he's getting. They can't stand Deion Sanders. They can't stand Colorado football players. They can't stand anybody associated with Colorado. And I'm going to tell you, fam, if you are associated with Colorado, if you work there, if you're part of that team, even if you are a family member or you date one of the players or something, you better watch your back, because these people are very crafty and diabolical. They'll come at the players through their girlfriends and family members. They'll come at the coaches and bring up past discretions or anything that looked like it might be able to compromise their position and the trust that people have invested in them. They're coming at Dion like they would come at a political candidate. This is the type of stuff that is typically reserved for politics. And I'm gonna tell you something else, family. As I search for this link and include this link in the as I include this link in the stream, the people who go to these other colleges should be very, very, very careful. I'm talking about the ones where the coaches are vehemently opposed to Deion Sanders, where many of the fans are saying bad things about Dion personally, like taking personal shots at Dion. You should be very careful about being around them, being in that environment, because it's very telling how they are responding to Deion Sanders. Look, fam, you can say what you want to say. I don't give a damn if you tell me leave it out, leave race alone. No, this is about race. This ain't, if he was a white dude, he'd just be celebrated like all other white dudes. Nick Saban, ain't nobody saying nothing about Nick Saban, even when he was accused of cheating. Nick Saban, Nick Saban, Nick Saban. That's their hero. They ain't got nothing bad to say about Nick Saban. This is racist. This is racial. It's about race. In America, it's always about race. Even when it's not about race, it's about race in America. That's right, I said it. It's always about race. It's always a racial undertone, always. That's the type of country we live in. That's the type of place we live in. And there are people who get excited about the fact that America is a racist country. There are people that want to uphold that. There are people that love that. There are people that can't even breathe without having that idea that race makes them special. They can't breathe. Maintaining racism to them, family, is more important than oxygen itself. Why are they so mad at this man? If you go to any of these colleges and you hear and your coach is acting out and behaving this way and hating on Deion Sanders, you got to look at it and say exactly what it is. It's racist. And if I was at one of those schools where one of those coaches made a move like that, either I'm checking out or he got to check out. One thing I will not do is roll over and be silent. I wouldn't do that. These people are hating on this man. They trying to destroy this man because he is operating above the flock. He's operating above all standards that they ever set. He's performing at a level that they can only dream of. The coach for Oregon, Dan Lanning, this dude said that Dion was, and Colorado was playing for clicks and likes. He said you can't win the game on YouTube. But then he go and call a pre-game conference, a press conference, and invite the media into the locker room. Why did he do that? He just accused Deion Sanders of doing the same thing. How many times have I told you, fam, that people oftentimes, especially in politics, look at Donald Trump, he's a prime example. Typically, when they call somebody else out on something, they're doing the exact same thing. They're calling the other person out on it to deflect, to get the tension away from themselves. It's all mind Jedi tricks. They easy to spot because people run the same play over and over and again. And I guess they don't really have to change the play because there's so many dummies in America. So many followers, so many people who ain't capable of having common sense. Common sense would tell me if I'm white living in middle America with no teeth in my mouth and not two nickels to rub together, and I'm 50-some years old, 40-some, 60, there ain't no way voting for a rich guy is going to make my life better. He can't relate to me. So he can say anything. That's the trip about these cults. The trip about these so-called leaders. All you got to do is get a person who's charismatic, who has ideas, and is able to appeal to idealistic people. Get him to identify a common enemy. And then tell them that they're the only one can defeat the enemy. Vote for me, ride for me, elect me. I'm the only one can save you. And them fools will do anything you say. Going into the comments. Sandra, what's up, Sandra? What's up, Queen? Sinister RC, what it do? Daryl Hall, what up? Coco, Miracle, Tarrant. Clayton Bigsby, ATL in the building. 100 Real Tara, what up? The Django Jenkins. Django says that Prime is an arrogant MFer. I can't stand people like that. A lot of people can't. And why y'all acting like he's the first black coach at a PWI? Django Jenkins, you got the right name. You got the right name. Something wrong with you, dude. If you are a dude, man, y'all need Prime is arrogant. See, that's how a lot of white people who are racist think. They think a black, like if Deion Sanders was a white dude, even if he was arrogant, they would love him. I like him confident. That's a man's man. He's tough. Yeah, you know, he believes he's a leader. He believes in himself. Trump I bet you Dango likes Trump. I bet you anything he likes Trump. Trump got to be the most arrogant person I've ever known in my life. Trump is so arrogant that he has been indicted by the United States government, and he's making threats on people's lives while he's out on bond. But I bet you he liked Trump. See, a confident black man is dangerous. They're gonna always, they're gonna always tell you if you're confident, if you're a black dude and you're confident, they're gonna always hate you. Because America is set up to hate a black man with confidence. Your confidence gotta come from you, from them. You can only be confident with their permission. And then you got to measure your confidence so that it don't come off as arrogance. So what if he's arrogant? So what? He uses his arrogance in a good way. He uses it to motivate his players. He uses it to give people hope. He gives back. I bet you $1 to a donut, you ain't gave an ounce back to the community like Dion has. Dion has not only raised his kids, he raised other people's kids. I bet you can't say that. I bet you none of Dion critics can say that. Only people who do nothing hate on Deion Sanders. Only people who are opposite of that type of dude hate on him. They hate him because they hate him because they ain't him. That's why they hate. Why they looking at him like he the Messiah, like he like that girl? Why they don't do that for me? Why I can't get that type of attention and love and admiration? Why? Because you ain't shit. That's why. You a hater. That's why. When you see somebody doing well, be inspired. Take them out and figure out what it is that you can take away from that person to help yourself instead of looking down on the person. I can't tell you the number of young rappers who have said slick stuff, have hated, that I could have actually put in the game and helped out. But they had a mind of their own. They was on some anti this, anti that. And I sat back like, go ahead. I can't tell you the amount of haters on YouTube that's hating right now on me. That's straight up haters. They hate me because they ain't me. Straight up haters. They mad because I got all these subscribers. They mad because they saying, why they listening to him and not me? Man, I'm smarter than him. Why they ain't listening to him? Why they not listening to me? The best thing that they could do is do what I did when I got in the game on YouTube. I opened my ears and I watched the guys who was doing better than me. And I contacted them and said, yo, hey man, how you do this? How you do that? And because I asked those questions and I wasn't hating, they were willing to help me. I ain't saying give me nothing. I ain't saying do nothing for me. Just giving me little small advice. Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, I think you're right. No, I think you're wrong. Well, do this instead. Handle it like that instead. Not holding my hand, but just not being an enemy to me. And because of that, I was able to propel my channel to heights that most these guys in the game ain't gonna get to, especially the ones that's hating. They ain't gonna never get to my level, ever, 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 ever. If you see somebody doing something in a space that you want to be in, it's easier, it's better, it's smarter to try to become an ally of that person than an enemy of that person. Because also you better figure this in while you hating. There's going to be certain doors you're going to want to go through. That person will already have relationships with those people who have the keys to those doors. And they're going to say, oh, him? Oh, nah, that's a bad idea. Her? Oh, nah, that's a bad idea. Oh, you want to play that record? Oh, man, this guy right here. Oh, okay, yeah, say less. Relationships. This thing come down to relationships. So while all of these coaches hating on Dion, it ain't gonna get them nowhere. Dion's still gonna be a winner. Even if he lose the next however many games they got left, what is this, 4 games? If he lose the next 8 games in a row, Deion Sanders still gonna be a winner. He's still gonna have a happy face. He's still gonna have a good spirit. People still gonna love him. He's still gonna come back next year and be with a better team. So all that hating gonna go right down the drain. And all they doing is exposing themselves for who they really are. Just like when Obama ran. When Obama ran, all of these people that you thought was cool, oh, he different, she different. All these people who never had an opinion, you never heard their opinion on politics. All of a sudden it was, oh yeah, well, Obama, you know, he ain't from America, and Obama this, and you know, I don't like that guy. Why you don't like him? I don't know, I just don't like him. Yeah, we know why you didn't like him. We know why. This is before he ever became president. We know why. I was sitting with some guys who, I'm just gonna put it like this. I was sitting with a group of people, and the guys that were in the group were guys I had some business dealings with. One of them had his girlfriend at the table. We were having dinner. We were talking about, this is during before Obama won the first race. We started talking about the election. And so I don't know who said it looked like Obama might win it. I probably said he looked like he might win it. And this chick said, yeah, she white. Yeah, that's if they don't kill him. And she said it in a way like she wanted him to be killed. And I said, and I made that note. I was like, I said, so, oh, you don't like Obama? No. So why you don't like him? I mean, I just don't like him. Like, well, why? What is it about him that you don't like so much so that you don't mind him being murdered? I mean, the guy's he's not even from the United States. Like she really cared. I bet you right now, if Trump people found out that he wasn't born in the US, I bet they still vote for him. His wife ain't even from, imagine if Obama had a wife who was not from the US. His wife ain't even from the US. And they never talk about that. But imagine if Michelle Obama was not from the US. If she had been from, I don't know, Kenya, Zanzibar. What do you think? How do you think that would have went? Yeah, it's always about race, and that's why I'm going to talk about it, and I'm going to put it in your face, and I don't give a damn if you like it or not. I'm not going to be silent so you can be comfortable. Chef Brooklyn, what up? That's right. Coach Prime is a true leader. Miss Jazzy, good morning. Good morning. Coach Prime teaches the young men how to be young men first, then football next. Then football next. Absolutely. Daryl Alexander says sports has always been political, though. Yeah, absolutely. Sports has always been political. But when's the last time you known a whole gang of coaches to gang up on one coach and try to put a hit out on his players and hate on the coach, say so many disparaging things about an opposing coach? When's the last time you've known them to be band together collectively to go after one coach? When has that ever happened? Go ahead. I'm going to wait. I got a few more minutes before I end this broadcast. So I want to see. I need to know that. Give me the information. Come on, Darryl. You opened it up. Tell me when the last time. These people are jealous of Deion Sanders. They're jealous. This is the fundamental problem with America, and this is why America would never reach its full potential. This is why America would never be great. Oh, America will get money. You're gonna be able to get money here. You'll be able to get money. But we're talking about being great. We're talking about overall quality of living, not just having the ability to buy things, but to be of sound mind, body, and soul, where you're walking around in a harmonious society, where people have a fundamental respect for each other and love and wish each other well. That ain't America. And that is because leadership starts at the top, and a lot of the leaders are haters. A lot of the leaders are jealous. That's why they burned down Tulsa, Oklahoma. Jealousy. Boy, they look at certain black people doing well, they can't stand it. They hate it with everything they got. And the only way a black person who got a whole lot of money, a whole lot of anything, a whole lot of access or whatever, the only way that they could ever love him, the only way that they can pretend to love him or look like or act like that they really like him, is for them to be a coconut. White on the inside, brown on the outside. Those are the only kinds they like. That's why I give them suckers hell. You can't fool me with a nice suit expensive dress, fancy words, Stephen A. Smith. I'm not food. We don't need sellouts. I'm not so desperate for a symbol of success that I will accept a symbol of success. No, it's got to be real. Just having a symbolic black face don't mean nothing. What are you doing? What kind of person you are? What kind of person are you? What do you stand for? The moment I see you throwing my people under the bus, zero respect. I don't give a damn what you say. A lot of them like to they like to do the tightrope. They'll say some cool things that everybody can agree to and go, ugh. And then next thing you know, they throwing black people under the bus. And then next thing you know, they celebrating black people and saying something good. And y'all just be up, down, up, down, up, down. Now you can't play with me like that. You either with me or you against me. And you got to be consistent. What's up, Casino? Some are just using Prime to promote themselves. Dan Landon let the cameras in for the speech because he wanted attention to. Absolutely. That's all it's about, man. It's just jealous. It's just jealousy, bro. It ain't nothing else. It's jealousy. Anybody talk about they don't like Prime because he arrogant, they're arrogant themselves. That's an arrogant statement. How in the hell are you not supposed to have some confidence or even get so close to the line that some people might view you as arrogant when you're playing football, and especially on that type of level? Who successful has not been accused of being arrogant a few times? Hell, who unsuccessful has not been accused of being arrogant? Yeah, and that Jason Hamhock dude, he's a big old hater. But you know, he's a coconut on steroids. Yeah, he's a big time prime time hater. But you know, he been sold his soul. He's another one that'll say some cool things every now and then, and everybody can agree on. And then next thing you know, he's throwing black people under the bus. His prime target, the prime people that he throw under the bus, and all of these dudes I'm talking about too, fam, especially black men, their prime targets are black men. When they throw black people under the bus, their prime targets are typically black males. Jason Hamhock, he spent most of his time going after black males, trying to discredit black males. Stephen A. Smith, same thing. Charles Barkley, same thing. Y'all don't see the connection? These dudes are industry plants. You got a lot of dudes on YouTube. They spend most of their time attacking black males. That's all they do. Attack black males. That's all they do. Wake up every day and then got the nerve to complain that why we in the position we in and how is, the black man this and the black man that. But every day they wake up trying to make it hard on another black man. That's what they do. That's their whole hustle. And if they ain't trying to make life harder for another black man, they're trying to make it harder for a black woman. That's their whole hustle. Jennifer Coleman, what up? That's right, Jerry Jones, arrogant. But they like Jerry Jones' arrogance because Jerry Jones is a white man. And Massa can be arrogant. You just don't try that, boy. You stay in your place. A lot of these people, man, they follow the lead of mainstream America. Whatever mainstream America, you know, who is controlled by the government. Whoever they say like, that's who they like. I wish I would sit back and allow my enemy to pick my friends. Do you know how stupid you have to be to allow your enemies to pick your friends? Do you know how stupid you have to be? You're sitting around waiting to see who they like. And if they don't like somebody and they say they don't like somebody, you try to distance yourself from that somebody to gain their approval. You know how stupid you have to be to allow your enemy to pick your friends. Think I'm you know what'd be cool? I think I'm gonna share. I'm gonna invite some of y'all to come on in here, man, and hop on live. If you want to jump on the live, click on that link. Click on that link. I'll let you in. All right. Click on the link. I'm gonna let you in on the live. Compton's in the house.
Hey.
What up, King?
Hey, how you doing there?
Hey, man, I can't call it. I might spoil it. How you doing?
We got a little back. What do you call it?
Feedback.
Echo voice.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good on this end. I don't really hear it. Once you straighten it out, I'll come back to you. Yo, King T, what up?
Okay.
King T.
Hey, salute to you, Willie D.
What's up? What's up, King?
Hey man, know this, bro. You the gatekeeper for all the truthers out there. You know what I mean? You one of the few that talk the talk and walk that walk. You know what I
Appreciate
mean?
Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
you're a real one. You know what I mean? I'm up early in the West Coast. You know what I mean? I've been, come on, bro. I'm 50. You feel me? So I've been watching you since knee high. You know what I mean? In this rap game, you the OG of this little situation. Where I come from, you know how to be talking. We don't have no OGs. We were the OGs. You feel me?
Right.
So on topic about this Dion thing though, I mean this hate's gonna come. You know what I mean? The man don't even say nothing to nobody. He don't disrespect no other coaches. He talks up all the players. Other players from other teams get injured. He walks up to the field and wishes them well. You know what I mean? So why with all that animosity y'all got? You know what I mean? Like the man is a real live dude that's taking these kids from the where they at to greater heights in life. You know, and he knows that most of them ain't gonna be in the NFL. He just wants them to be good, upstanding young black men and young black white dudes too. You know what I mean? It's never a color thing with him. You feel me? But people make it like that though.
Yeah. He want those youngsters, man, to just be good human beings, and that just underscores how sick American society is. Like it's really not. It's one big old lie. America is a whore pretending to be a lady. And all of this stuff, how people be acting like, like Dion, or you should be doing this here, and you should be doing this, and we need a man that act like this. And Dion is all of those things that they claim they want black men to be. But then when you do it, it's like, no, get them out of here, get them out of here. And they try to throw dirt on you. So they trying to throw dirt on Dion's name, but it ain't gonna work. Appreciate you, King.
Salute, bro.
All right, Comp, you ready?
No, not yet.
You're not ready. Okay. All right. 772. What up?
What's up, D? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, I can't call it. I might spoil it.
Yes, sir, man. Man, I love your show, man. I mean, you did it like it is. From the ghetto boys to everything. I love it, but dog, keep it going, man.
Appreciate it, King. I appreciate you. Where you at now?
Man, I'm in St. Lucie County, Florida, Fort Pierce, Florida.
Yeah. So what's your thoughts on this Deion Sanders thing, man?
Man, look, the man trying to do his thing. At first, D ain't gonna lie, I had an issue with him leaving the HBC, but at the same time, I had to think about it.
So did I.
Yeah, I had to do the bigger picture. He's making it, for other kids and athletes to, get the big picture, that big screen, big light.
Right. Yeah.
And all that hate, that comes with the territory. But damn, the whole coaching for the FBC, they own this man. Oh, come on, that ain't cool, man.
Yeah. Well, you know how to get rid of all of that, man. Just keep on winning. And I love that because Dion is going to keep on winning. I know that every day I wake up and they see me, they be like, my goal every day I wake up is to get under their skin and make their lives difficult. That's what I do. I wake up every day trying to figure out how to piss them off. And the way I piss them off is to be successful. The way that I piss them off is to give my people the game, to expose their corruption and their wicked ways. That's the way I do it. And I make sure that I do it every single
time. No, they trying it.
Yeah,
man, that's what I say. I mean, God, the man just only trying, to prove and show that he's a skillful coach.
Yeah.
That's all. Everybody walk the walk, talk the talk. Why he can't do it?
No, he's doing it. He got it down pat, man. So and he gonna keep on doing it, man. As long as he got the strong will and his drive and determination, and people like me and you behind him, man. I appreciate you coming on.
I appreciate you anytime, man. Stay strong, man, and keep the word coming, boss.
Absolutely. LB.
Good morning. How are you today?
What's up, LB? I'm good. How are you?
I'm blessed and not stressed.
Right.
I just wanted to come on and say a couple of little things and then I'm off. One, thank you for getting me through school because, man, you just don't understand. Your lyrics and stuff had helped me through a lot of stuff during school. So I just want to say appreciate that. Two, people have to really understand when a person is being their original selves and they are revoking some changing things along the college league, and then also is going to flow over into the NFL. They don't want that. They don't want us to be strong and intelligent and also have a mind of our own. Dion is teaching these kids to get your education, to be a man, be a man first, get your education, and football is third. When you think unorthodox and you think out of the box, it looks to them as a threat. Right. So therefore, they just want to slander your name or whatever. But Dion has always been prime time. He always came with the finesse and the flair. He was our Muhammad Ali in the NFL. They talked about Muhammad Ali. He said he float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. But they didn't like when he was going around trying to educate people on religion and different things like that. So when you have a person that's really true to themselves, again, that's going to stand on 10 toes down on their word and show action behind what he say, they're threatened.
Yeah, but when Tim Tebow did it, when Tim Tebow went out there practicing religion and trying to spread the gospel, They didn't have a problem with that. I wonder why.
Oh yeah, because he's one of their kind. But soon as what's his name? Kaepernick?
Yeah, Cap. Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as he did it, because he's biracial, what did they do? They kicked him out the league.
Yeah,
they kicked him out the league and everything. So, it's known to be a proven fact that, for me, this is my thought. I don't know how you feel about it. The NFL, the NBA, all the sports owners, to me, is just like a new day of slavery, because they put these contracts in front of you and say, if you want this money, boy, you better do this or this, that, and the other. And like you stated, if he was African-American, if he was Caucasian, it would be a different result on certain things. Look at one of the NFL players whooped his wife. Whooped her really bad. That's not in the news.
You talking about Chad Wheeler?
Yep. Mm-hmm. He whooped her so bad.
He damn near killed her.
In the news. But if somebody else do it and we're African American, oh, he's crazy. Oh, this, that, and the other. Oh, kick him off the team. This, that, and the other. So, I just think it's sad how they exploit us but keep themselves covered. And they say about Jerry Lewis, that's the guy from the Dallas Cowboys, the owner. He more crooked than
Jerry
crooked.
Jones. Yeah, Jerry Jones.
Yeah, Jerry Jones. He more crooked than crooked.
Yeah.
So I just feel that, again, Dion is bringing his original self and they just can't handle it. So they want to put him in a box, and you can't box a man like that. And I just want to say so much, Willie. You can't box you either, because you're going to come out and stand 10 toes down on everything you say. So I appreciate you being a man and showing some of these young cats on how to maneuver in this industry. So thank you for that, and I'm gone.
Absolutely. LB, y'all. Appreciate you. Yeah, real talk. I think I had E. Russ. E. Russ, where you at, man? Thought you was there. E. Russ, here we go.
What's going on, Willie D?
What's up?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of, Ghetto Boys and all that. But check this out. So the Dion situation, right? Okay, so not only, because the way I see it is bigger than football. Dion, I just feel like, hold on, I'm sorry. Yeah, I just feel like Dion, he's showing people how these people really feel about us. You know what I'm saying? As a whole, he's showing us how, he's showing everybody how these people really feel about us without even having to, say much through his actions. And we need more of those type of people in the communities and stuff like that. More. And it's not just football; it's been in football with him. You see what I'm saying? But so I feel like they was hating on him from the gate. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I wanted to say about that.
All right, appreciate you, E. And I got to follow up. I got to follow up on that. We got a bad connection, so I'm gonna follow up on it with you off the line. Appreciate you.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So to E's point, look, man. They hate the fact that when we stand on something. They want to put us in a box. And the whole thing is this, fam. They try to control black bodies and black minds. That's what the whole Karen thing is about. That's what the whole Ken thing is about. Trying to control black bodies and black minds. A lot of them think that they're superior, seriously superior over black people. And whatever they think, black people should think too. Whatever they tell us to think, we should do it. And when we don't do it, they get frustrated. And then they start trying to figure out a way to attack you. They really think that they are superior. So they want to control black bodies. They want to control black minds. And when they can't, it scares the hell out of them. Because they're saying, they're not listening to us. What are they plotting? What are they doing? How bad is this going to get? I'm not going to be able to go around and look down on them. I won't be able to just tell them off when I want to. That's a threat. That's a threat. Because they don't see Black people as human. They have a us against them mentality. They look down. Even when you find a white person who worked for a Black person, they might work for you in the beginning, but when's the last time you seen a 70-year-old white person working for somebody Black? 60-year-old white person working for somebody Black. They're going to try to jump in, get that knowledge, get the information, then they're going to go out and open up a company and compete against you. Or they just going to go find some other company to work for anybody but Black, because a lot of them think if a Black person is doing better than them, or if they're under a Black person's stewardship or leadership, somehow they failed in life because they've been indoctrinated to believe that they are superior. That's why you have some of them out there in middle America with no teeth in their mouth. They ain't got health care. They live in a shack with a leaking roof, a hole in the floor, eating scraps, dumber than a bag of rocks, and got the nerve to look down on a presidential candidate. That's Black. That's that indoctrination. When you present, you get a charismatic leader who will identify a common enemy. For the white people who are racist in America, who knows that there are white people who are really stupid and dumber than a bag of rocks, they know the ones who are gullible. Some of them got education and everything, but they're still gullible and misguided. So they know all they got to do is play the race card. They talk about Black people playing the race card. They play the race card all day, every day. All of the politicians play the race card. All of them. So all they got to do is identify, let me see, what's the common enemy? I don't like Black people. I know they don't like Black people. Hey, let me tell you how to go. Look here, check this out. So I'm going to save you from them. I'm going to save you. I'm going to save your jobs. I'm going to save your children from them. Meanwhile, they're over there picking their pocket the whole time. Who was it? LBJ who said, was it LBJ who said that if you can convince what did he say? If you can convince the poorest white person that he's better than a wealthy Black, the best Black man or whatever. Let me find that quote. I gotta find it because this is a beautiful quote right here. This quote is worth me putting y'all on pause for a moment. Okay, here we go. This is it right here. If you can convince the lowest white man he's better than the best colored man, he won't notice you're picking his pocket. He'll give him somebody to look down on. Hell, it said, hold on, let me back up. Hold on, this thing, damn pop-up junk. Okay, so If you can convince the lowest white man he's better than the best colored man, he won't notice you're picking his pocket. Hell, give him somebody to look down on, and he'll empty his pockets for you. Isn't that America? Convince the lowest white man he's better than the best colored man. We're going to scratch colored and say black man. He won't notice you're picking his pocket. Hell, give him somebody to look down on. Anybody, give him anybody to look down on, and he'll empty his pockets for you. Ain't that these millions and tens of millions of dummies all over the United States? They really think these rich white dudes care about them. They really think the only thing that they got in common is both of them hate black people. That's the only thing they got in common. That's all. They got that in common, and they got the fact that they're white. That's the two things they got in common. That's all, and that's where it stops. And that's where it's going to stop. That's where it's always going to stop. What's up, Bryce?
What's up, brother?
Hey, man. One more hop, I'll be on top.
You know what? I'm getting feedback.
I said Bryce, but that's be nice. Be nice.
Be nice, yeah. How you doing, brother?
I'm all right. What you probably need to do is mute your end. You got to mute. You probably need to mute your sound. Not your mic.
Okay, well, can you come back to me?
No, listen. What you need to do is you're watching the broadcast, right? So click on mute the broadcast itself.
Yeah, okay, got you.
Okay, you good now?
Yeah, I think we good.
All right, here we go. So
you know what?
Yeah, what's your take on
nice.
Deion Sanders Colorado thing? Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, what's your take?
Okay. You know what? I think that this is on every level. Black people have to deal with racism. We think that celebrities, athletes, they live a privileged lifestyle, but they're not exempt. And so, they just thoroughly threatened by Black people on any level. And they're really threatened by Dion because Dion has that Magic Johnson-like, that magnetic personality that garners respect, that garners money. Many of the people that's probably profiting off of Dion may not even like him himself, because it's some things that Black people can do that can't nobody else do. If they could jump and play tennis and dunk a basketball like Michael Jordan or play tennis like Venus Williams, they probably wouldn't even have a job. But it's some things they just can't do. So I think that he's a smart guy. I think he doesn't have any problem recruiting. I think the same teams that he won with, he lost with them. You can see he doesn't have a running game. His defense isn't real stout, but he has athletes. And then this is his first year. He's going to get a good recruiting class, and then they're done. Mm-hmm. They're basically done. And that's what they really fear. They fear Black excellence on display.
Right.
Because they always, George Patton, John Wayne, they don't have a problem with arrogant white men. But when it comes to Black men, they're totally threatened because they can't do it the way that we do it. And a white guy said that, hey, we feel this way because when you shine, it makes us feel insecure. Mm-hmm. That's a you problem. That's their problem. We shouldn't allow their problem to become our problem.
Right. Well said. Be nice. I appreciate you.
Yep. I'll be in touch, bro.
Absolutely.
All right. Love you, bro.
Love you back, King. Yeah. So that's what's up, fam. Be Nice just spoke about how what they're threatened, what threatens them, right? Here's the thing. One of the things that threatens them also is the biggest thing that threatens them is Black excellence. That kills them. They'll tell you, oh, look at them, like, this is why I say, if you're Black in America, it doesn't matter if you're doing well, if you're a great person, if you're productive, law-abiding, God-fearing, loving, however you want to put it. Take care of your family. Look out for the community. Man, none of that stuff matter to them. It should matter to you, but you don't do it for them. You do it for you. Stop trying to gain their approval. It's nothing you can do to make them accept you, to make them comfortable with you, to make them respect you, love you, admire you, care about you. It's nothing you can do. Stop trying to impress them. Impress yourself. Impress your own people. We talked about the type of cats that they admire, the John Waynes and people like that. But they will have more respect for a white guy who was a gangster, a killer, than they would have for a Black man who was a hero, who saved people, a doctor who literally saved people's lives. They would have more respect. This is why they always elevate their criminals. They're criminals. They always making movies about their criminals. They make movies about their criminals. They say they hate crime. They're going to fight crime. How do a country that hates crime so much profit off crime so much and elevate criminals so much? They elevate white criminals, Black criminals, Hispanic criminals, and any other type of criminal. They're just a regular old criminal. Lock them up. But first of all, before you lock them up, let's scare everybody with this face. Yeah, look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him. Let's pass some laws to get the rest of them that might look like him too. But when it comes to their particular kind of criminal, their particular shade of criminal, they elevate them to his hero standards. They make museums about them, write books about them, make movies about them, make t-shirts about them. They brag on them. They elevate them to iconic stature. And they would do that and admire that guy more than they would admire a simple, law-abiding Black person. So it's nothing you can do to impress them or to make them like you. It's a lot it's a lot you can do to impress them, but there's nothing you can do to make them really accept you and like you and care and respect you. So stop trying. I don't even try. I don't care. I'm doing what's right. And if anybody, Black, white, or anybody else that they got a problem with it, that's on them. If they respect it, they cut for me, they want to support me, that's cool too. But either way ain't gonna stop me from doing what I'm doing. Because I ain't doing it for likes and clicks. Because I could have a whole lot more subscribers if I would just stop talking about this stuff that affect Black people, that adversely affect Black people. I could have a whole different audience. I could have 5, 10 million subscribers. I would not be shadow banned. I could have I could have all kind of action. Man, I had people come at me with all kinds of sellout deals. And I just keep it moving. Nah, I'm good over here. Nah, I'm good. Yeah. Because what they do is the moment they find a black person, male or female, who is charismatic, that can articulate a message well, that the people follow, that the people love, that the people admire, that motivates the people, they try to pluck them away from the black community and put them in their program and make them part of their agenda. Tell them, okay, can't talk about that no more. Don't say nothing about that over there. Whoa. Now you work for us, so you do what we say do. This is their MO. They do this all the time. As soon as they spot an upcoming star in the black community, they see you coming up, they're gonna make the phone call, hope, because they trying to get rid, they trying to get you out of there because they don't want you to help the people. They don't want black people to be good. They don't want black people to be excellent. They create programs and initiatives to destroy black people, and then when they're successful at doing it, they yell out, aha, look at them. Look how bad they're doing. Man, I can't, these people are dangerous. These people, and they created the entire situation. They create chaos and then play, they create chaos and then play the hero or the victim. That's what they do. Sometimes they play both. That's what they don't like. A free-thinking black man, a true free-thinking black man, a true free-thinking black woman, it scares them to death. I wonder why. What is it about their conscience that threatens them so much? What is it? I'm gonna go back into the comments because I can't figure it out. I'm gonna go back into the comments. Let's see. North Philly Mo, what up, North Philly Mo? David Compton, that sounds like Oprah. Mike Brown, I sure do. I want them reparations, partner. I want them reparations. You got some black people who got money, who's sitting on money, and they'll make, I don't need no reparations. Some black people got some education. You know, they got nice jobs. Well, reparations just means that, well, I wasn't a slave and da-da-da-da. See, some of them have been indoctrinated to the extent that they don't care about those who haven't made it yet. They don't care about those who need a hand up. Do you know what reparations could do for, first of all, they try to focus on the black people who are going to take that money and just blow it, which, if that's what they wanted to do, they have every right to do that. It's their money. They can do what they want to do with it, just like everybody every day do whatever they want to do with their money that they make or money that they inherit, money that people give them. They do what you want to do. It's your money. You do what you want to do with it. But do you understand how much reparations would do to for the average black person who came into this world with no resources, who ain't never had a trust fund, who ain't never had a bank account with some money in it already for them, so when they get ready to want to start a business, who came out the gate from high school to college and got themselves in $100,000, $200,000 worth of debt, $60,000 worth of debt, who just living paycheck to paycheck and still trying to save and scratch and survive and keep thinking to themselves, if I ever get that little lick, if I ever get a lick, I'm gonna go ahead and start my business. I'm gonna do this. You know how much that could do to for a person? Even just getting money for a down payment to buy a house. Do you know how much reparations would do for black people? You got to be the biggest dummy in the world, especially black dummy in the world, to be against reparations. I'm cool over here. I'm straight. But it ain't about me. It's bigger than me. A person can only elevate as high as his people. That's it. So this is why I got a problem with a whole lot of stuff that go on, and this is why I speak on it. It's bigger than me. But we have been raised in a type of society where it's every man for himself. Get yours and F everybody else. I got mine. Ain't nobody help me. You know, get yours. Ooh, I ain't got no time. Oh, look at them. You know, that's the type of society we live in. It's reparations, man. I want it. I want the reparations. You know what? I was just about to say I'd be cool if they gave all the black people and everybody else who needed it and gave it to them and skipped me. I'd be cool. But nah, I want mine too, for my ancestors, for my grandparents who had to go through this bull comb, like Deion Sanders would say, this bull comb. I want it. I want all of it. Yeah, they got reparations for everybody but black people. Deborah Bankston, thanks for that reminder. Yeah, they got reparations for everybody. Everybody get reparations. See, in America, it's people in this country who have a mentality of anybody but black. Anybody but a black person can own this club, own a club. Anybody but a black person can own the restaurant. Anybody but a black person can live over here. Anybody but a black person can get the job. Anybody but a black person can own this car wash. Anybody but a black person can be the president. Anybody but a black person can sell these clothes. Anybody but a black person can own a dispensary. Anybody but a black person can own a casino. They got that mentality. Anybody but a black person can own this team. We let anybody but black. We let them in, but we ain't gonna let black people in. And they letting other people in who wouldn't even be in this country if it wasn't for the sacrifices of black people. This is how low down, dirty, conniving, and uncivilized and hypocritical they are. Got the nerve enough to try to look down on it. And this is for all y'all out there, you blacks out there, who always got something bad to say about your own people, you indoctrinated fools. Black people have overcome some of the worst atrocities known to mankind and womankind. The stuff that black people have went through, most people they just take a gun and kill themselves. Most black people are honest, long, productive citizens, hard-working, productive citizens, hard-working, productive people, most black people. But what they show you is that small group who kick up the most dust, the reoccurring offenders, the ones who are responsible for the high recidivism rate. It's a small group of them. And that's who you see on the internet. When you see these dudes putting guns in people's faces in Chicago, it's 3 or 4 crews. 5 to 10 dudes, 3 to 10 dudes. It's the same dudes. That's not accounting for the other hundreds of thousands of black people who live in Chicago who are law-abiding citizens. Hard-working, law-abiding citizens. But what they do is they take our worst and elevate them to make it look like they are a representation of who we are collectively. They take their best and elevate them and pass them off as a representation of who they are collectively. This is why when you get one of those crazy white boys go up and shoot up everything, they rush to judgment to say that it was a lone act. He was a lone wolf. He acted alone. Mental case. They don't try to go past no laws or nothing. They don't go in those secret rooms overnight and try to pass a law to limit gun control to white folks. They don't try to limit access to guns to white folks and white males. They don't do a dragnet for white males in every city. They don't automatically just hit the streets and start looking at white men and become more fearful of white men. When a white man kills a police officer, the police officers around America don't all of a sudden get paranoid and just start killing white males because they are afraid because a couple of white dudes over in a 1 week span kill police officers. It's business as usual. But let a black dude kill a police officer. All of a sudden, see, that's why they don't need them. We can't give them guns. We can't let them have no guns. They can't give them guns. They can't give them guns. They're gonna kill. The black men are killing black men are killing police officers. Again, they use their best as an example of who they are collectively. Use our worst as an example of who we are collectively. And if you ain't smart enough to see that, you're gonna miss it. You're gonna get on here and make stupid ass statements like, we our worst enemy. Man, we our worst enemy. You know how stupid you sound? We our worst enemy. What's up, Just Bullish? Red Mom, what was that? Red Rum Man. What's up, Red? Sun Kisser. Jared G. Andrea Jordan says they're brainwashed. Straight up. We our worst enemy. Oh, here's another one that they like to say. Man, black people are the only people black people is the only, sound like some damn fools. Your mama should be embarrassed and your daddy should have pulled out. Those same ones who talk like that, look at their record. They ain't done nothing for the community, but they love to target people who do stuff for the community and people uplift them. They love to target those type of people. They always got something negative to say about them. These are the same people they quick to say something negative about Deion Sanders. That self-loathing is at an all-time high. I know some of these racist folks out here in America see how some of these Negroes act, and they be like, damn, I can't believe that they trust them. They trust us more than they trust their own people. Damn, this Willie Lynch thing really works. It really worked. Hold on, I got me one. Hold on, where you at, sucker? Don't run. The chat is moving kind of fast, but I got me one. Where you at, sucker? I ain't gonna even say your name until I block you. What I like though is that while I'm looking for this name, this sucker that I'm about to block is wondering, is he the sucker that I'm about to block? Or is he the troll that I'm about to block? But this thing, oh, I got to get him. Where is this chump? Where you at? Oh, yeah, here we go. Gotcha. Gotcha. Boom. Get out of here, chump. There will be no trolling around here. I'm not going to entertain it. If I ain't for you, kick rocks, sucker. I don't care. I'm not a pain freak. I'm not finna sit here and let you come on my channel and insult me. I'm gonna kick you off. I don't care about your subscribe. I don't care about your subscription. I don't care about your follow like that. These trolls got one job, and that is to come in and cause confusion. They don't care. Many of them don't even care about the discussion. As soon as they see you going live, they just go in and just say something stupid. That's their job. And my job is to get rid of them. You know why? Because trolls are hoes. Oh, Dion. Black Calhoun, what up? What's up, Rick Fobbs? LeakU.com. What's up, Hattie Lee King? Mama Deb, what up? Travis Allen. What's up, Sanji? Vince Locke said Willie needs sensitivity training. Nah, I'm good over here, baby. I'm good. That's the problem. Some of us are a little too sensitive. Or some of us ain't sensitive enough. I think I got a perfect balance. I'm good over here, Vince. .609 Raider, what up? PTM Fordham. What's up, PTM? Tony Rain. What's up, Travis Allen? Edward Hargraves. Is that Hargrave? I've never seen a Hargraves, but Hargraves. I know some Hargroves. And that's T. Wilson. One more shout out. Mr. Malati. What's up, Mr. Malati? All right, fam, that's my time. But y'all, if you're rocking with Dion, look, fam, y'all know how this go. Y'all know the drill. We knew this was going to happen before he ever went to Colorado. We knew that they was going to be trying to target him. We knew that they were waiting on the first slip up, the first loss, and everybody going to start going in, and a whole lot of people was going to jump ship. We already knew this was going to happen. So just like with anything else, when you're knocking down doors like Pimp C and Bun B, you gotta take the good with the bad and keep on marching, take the bitter with the sweet and keep on coming. Because that's how you win. That's how you really get the W. When the enemy come, you stand up to the enemy and you smack the enemy right in the face. And the enemy come back again, you smack him in the face, and he come again, you smack him in the face. That's how you stop the enemy. That's how you break them. You break them so much, you hit them every time to where you get them to a point to where they don't even want to try you no more. That's what they did in slavery. They kept smacking the ones that rebelled until they broke their spirit. So that's what you got to do with your enemy. Smack them until you break them. Destroy them. Break their spirit. Put them in their place. Let them know you can't be stopped. No more talk.